This episode is brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. Get back your pride. Call them 956-441-2188.
I was watching the game between New York, the Yankees, and Red Sox, and I was surprised they didn't have like a mask on, like in first base, and like have a mask on and play with a mask.
Well, the games that I've seen, when a runner gets to first base and he's talking to his coach, usually the coach has a mask on. But I mean, it's tough. You're out there running and sweating, so I mean, it's gonna be tough, to run in a mask.
Or when I also saw, I think an ump was an ump and a coach. But like before the coach even walks up to the ump, he puts his mask on. Yeah. So they can
Isn't that crazy seeing stuff like that?
Well, you know what's really crazy was the San Francisco Giants, that they threw a socially distanced party at home because
I saw that
when it was a walk-off home run that won the game.
Yeah, they were playing the Padres last night or 2 nights ago. They were losing too. They were losing like 6-1 or 6-2, and they came back. They tied it 6-6. In the bottom of the 9th, a guy hits a home run into a McCovey Cove. Which is the San Francisco, where
some dude jumped in the water and got the ball out.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's guys in kayaks.
And
that's what they do. So they catch balls like that. They caught the Barry Bonds ball. So this was like the first quarantine walk-off hit.
Yeah.
So anyway, the guy gets to home plate, and usually they'll like rip off his jersey and they'll throw flower seeds on him and tap him on the helmet and everything. Yeah. And they stayed away from each other, but they still had their hands up in the air.
That sucks,
that was really
dude.
cool, man. I mean, it sucked, but it was funny because they kind of catered to the situation.
Yeah.
They still made it work.
Yes, and they made it fun. And as a fan, I mean, what are we doing right now? We're talking about it.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to see as a fan. Like baseball, yes, there's not a lot of action like football and basketball, but these are the things that make you talk about baseball, and make you want to watch, because next time you're going to say, hey, well, let's watch the game and see what happens.
NBA, they had LeBron James and all his Lakers teammates participated in the kneeling demonstration during the anthem before they tipped off against the LA Clippers. And what was the response to that? I mean, the vibe, did a lot of people kind of like, the NBA fans? I mean, you're a big NBA fan, man.
Yeah, huge LeBron fan, where a lot of people make fun of me because wherever LeBron goes, I go. So, you're a Cavs fan, and then you were a Heat fan, and now you're a Lakers fan. And I told everybody, I will never, ever, ever be a Laker fan, blah, blah, blah. And then he went to the Lakers. So.
Who was your player before LeBron, dude? Is it Jordan?
I can't even. I like the Kings a lot in the early 2000s. I really didn't, care too much.
Were you an Iverson fan?
Not like Iverson, Kobe, Duncan. I never really got into those guys. Growing up, it was more baseball for me. It was like the Atlanta Braves with Kenny Lofton, David Justice. So. But
remember when we ran into Duncan at a restaurant in San Antonio?
I think it was the Macaroni Grill.
Yeah, it was a Macaroni. He was like sitting like super by himself with like 2 guys super quiet.
Yeah, it was him with his management or his agent.
Yes,
probably they were like in a little corner. The place was empty. It was just us. And then I went and I went to the bathroom. I go, dude, that's Duncan. Yeah. So I went and I was waiting for him to come out. And when he came out, when he was leaving, I said, hey, Duncan, can you take a picture with my son? And he didn't want to.
Yeah.
He refused to do it.
Yeah, it was like
he did sign a ticket or something for you.
Yeah, he signed.
Mid-90s, I think. It was like way back then.
Yeah, something like that.
And that's why I don't like the Spurs or Tim Duncan.
I was kind of shocked that he wouldn't take a picture with you, man. A little kid. I was like, why not? Because Ronnie was probably like about 12.
Overrated.
Or 13.
Somebody called him the best power forward in the game.